Yeah, it's this lady that's trying to dump her baby somewhere, and everybody's following her with the baby. There she go right there. She's coming back now. She got somebody got her pregnant, and she don't got nowhere to stay, so she's just walking around with the baby. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, she don't got nowhere to go, so she just walking around with the baby. Like she want to go dump it. Yeah. Yeah, so now people starting to notice she got the baby in her hand, and she's just walking around with the baby. There she go right there. But yeah, it's crazy out here because there's a lot of women that's pregnant. You know, pregnant is a thing this year, it seems like, and a lot of them can't even take care of their damn self, but they getting pregnant. There she go with the baby right there, coming back. But since I'm on this topic of irresponsibility, I want to talk about the irresponsibility of the country and the natives, and how they conduct themselves amongst each other. That's why there's no unity in the country, because the blacks are the only ones. They're basically slaves in their own country, and will be slaves pretty soon, because they don't know how to unite with each other. They don't know how to take care of each other. Even in the barbershop, there's division, there's hate, division, all kinds of stuff. The same thing in America, but when you're on an island and it's isolated, it's easy for all of you guys to be captured and put under a certain regime. So as I'm moving around, I'm cleansing right now, so hopefully that goes pretty well, so I can start clearing my mind and start to stay away from certain people, because I was in the midst of the people in the crowd, and but I realized the crowd and the people, they're too far gone for me to help them, because they're always around the environment. I could come and talk to somebody one time and inspire them, then I send them right back home, and they get uninspired real quick. You know, I can't be there for them. I can't hold their hands. That's their parents' job. That's the community's job, and I can't be there for the community because I gotta fix my own stuff, and I gotta guard my own energy. See, everybody's watching this lady now. Everybody's watching this lady and this baby, and I told them she's gonna dump that baby somewhere on the road, because where's she gonna go? What's she gonna do? You know, and that's the consequences of certain actions when you don't know who's who and what's what, and who's getting you pregnant and who's going to be there for you. You know, you make sure you make the right choices, and as a community as a whole, we don't know how to make the right choices. This is why we are stuck. This is why we have these problems. This is why we are suffering, and this is why we can't unite, and this is why we're so confused. Because we live in a state of confusion and we're losing, you know. And it's hard when I'm sitting here and I'm watching the people destroy themselves because they don't know how to unite. They don't know how to communicate. They're just a bunch of crabs in the barrel, literally. Barrel gang, stand up, we in the building. But they're literally crabs in the barrel gang. And all they doing is pulling and pulling and pulling each other. And nobody is trying to unify because everybody's watching each other. You know, like I'm in the shop working, everybody's watching my tools, everybody's watching my pace, everybody's watching me. Instead of we trying to all unite and make the shop better, everybody's just trying to compete with each other, watching when I go there, watching when I do this. Yo, don't watch me, man. I'm in my own lane. I'm gonna create my own clientele and my own vibe. But the thing is, when are we going to learn? When are we going to get over these hurdles and these obstacles that's keeping the country divided, and while other people are coming in and taking it? Why we've got pregnant women walking the street with a baby in their hands with no responsibility. So people just having sex and not thinking of the consequences, which that's a lot of people do that. But you have to be more aware. You have to be more aware. And I'm kind of just disgusted at the country, because a person like me, people would try to take advantage of me when I come here and all I try to do is help. So when the person tries to help and you in the gully, they look at it as a weakness. So they come around and they just try to get over on you like you're a fool. And then that person becomes a wolf, you know, and start treating them a certain way. And that's when they respect you. You know, I mean, I guess some of that is human nature, but at the same time, you got to take care of your people that's taking care of you. You have to take care of your people that's taking care of you. Every other community does that. They take care of the people that's taking care of them. And they make sure the kids that's under them come up. And they support them and fund them. And make sure they succeed in their business. But in the black communities, we have a big problem with that, and I hope we can fix it. We have to fix it, or else we're going back in the chains. This is serious, man. We're going back in them chains, and if we're not in them chains, we're going to be working for low minimum wage dirt, and that's slavery too. So let's get with the program and start playing these games.